we also have another colleague or alumni, a friend of mine, Simon, who is in construction. And I'll bring up on board Simon just to share also. So Simon, please introduce yourself, your company and what you do. Welcome, Simon.
Thank you, Joseph. My name is Simon Gitau, and the company is called Astute Artisans Limited. Myself, I'm a civil engineer by profession. Started the company in 2016. That time I was employed, and then I moved to fully operating in 2019. We are a design and build company, and we redefine modern living by building homes and workspaces that stand the test of time, where beauty, function, and resilience come together. We don't just build for the building to be seen, but for it to last. What services do we offer? We do construction of buildings and civil works. We do home and workspace renovations. We fit out offices. We do waterproofing, and we do steel fabrication, decorative furniture in steel. So what we aim at is to create living and working spaces that inspire, nurture, and endure. We transform structures into gems that breathe life into communities. Sometimes we find ourselves doing renovations of structures that people want to demolish completely because they had lost hope. There was a family that told us this structure has been eaten by termites. We want to break it down and do another structure. So we went in so we could actually offer a solution to chase the termites away and actually build it up because it had been made with very good timber. And we gave them hope. So we breathe life into communities. So we design and build exceptional homes, apartments, and workspaces with craftsmanship, innovation, and care. We fix what is broken. We construct only what is needed. We don't construct what you don't need. And we breathe life into that space.
You know, as an engineer, just trained to think structure and you know, just come up with things. So thank you for sharing your vision, and we're really excited to know. The context here is the construction industry really faces a lot of layoffs, especially because it's not continued. You know, like it's not an ongoing. You know, when a project ends, there is always staff that have to be laid, and that really just maintaining these you know, jobs that you've created could be costly for a company. So I just wanted you to share the context of you know, what you do and how you sustain, you know, these jobs that you have created around the work that you do.
I agree with you that our industry faces a lot of cutthroat competition that leads to people being paid poorly. We have just casual works, people going overtime, not being paid. And when I landed during COVID time, when I left employment, and the first landing place was in a home renovation. I was doing a fit out and a renovation at that time. And so I'm interacting with someone in their home, and I'm bringing in labor who have not been well paid. So there's that risk that someone may take something belonging to my client, and then the client will chase the company away because, hey, I left a laptop here. Where is it now? Then my guy, because maybe he's been underpaid in another project, sees an opportunity and disappears with it. So I've learned that over time I need to have a dedicated team. And now during the low revenue seasons, I had to see how to maintain them, because when you're doing renovations, when you're working in such spaces, you need people you can rely on. People are trustworthy. They'll not do something that I wouldn't do. So we opened up a hardware, just a shop, just to get us the contacts. We started small, just to be able to get the material at affordable prices. So I will price a building or a project like a normal contractor, but the materials I'm getting them at a discount as a supplier. So that helps me to be able to have some funds to pay my guys well. Then, of course, over time, the project will end, so we'll not be able to supply from our hardware. So I now opened a workshop. So in the workshop where we do decorative steel furniture, we're able now to maintain our staff. They're able to stay there during the low season. They just come. We make tables, we make shoe racks, we make stools, things that we can be able to sell decoratively at a high value just for them to be able to be stable. So with that, when you call me for another project, I'll not appear with people you don't know. I'll come with the same team of people who are reliable and people who will actually maintain my business as a reliable and a kingdom business.
And I know there is also the context that with this relationship, like built over time with your employees, there is an intentionality that you have with them. In fact, just helping them to grow spiritually. Would you just share a bit of that with the
Yes, yes.
audience today? Yeah.
I've noticed that sometimes we used to pay our guys on weekends. So when you pay them, even after a holiday, if you pay them on Friday, they may not come to work on Saturday. Some of them go drink, or maybe they had an argument out there because something happened. So you find Saturday, they don't come, they don't show up, or they show up late, or they are not as energetic as they were before. So I realize, especially because our industry is a bit energy intensive, only the ladies, we use them for cleaning and painting. If it's the men, we just have them doing maybe the labor that requires some energy. So most of them are men. And they're mostly affected by something called the 3 Ws. 3 Ws is women, wine, and wealth. So I've given them just a bit of wealth because they have some income. But if they have a problem at home, and if they have a problem with wine, I'm not able to, and they are also not able to maximize their potential. So there are those, we go through those sessions every day. We pray when we start work at 8 a.m. and we just go through maybe a Bible verse and discuss touching on those items so that at the end, and I've actually found them, they actually share the, yes, when you get money, you tend to be overspending. You may actually say hi to other women who are not your wife. So they actually start opening up, and that helps me to have a workforce that is motivated because they know we have a connection with them. Some of them tell me, hey, sometimes they get money, it disappears. I got money the other day, I lost my phone. So you maybe find maybe there's a problem in the lineage or something. They just get the money and the money disappears. So going through the 3 Ws with them, having actually a morning program where we pray and talk with them helps me to be able to connect with them, because it's not just about giving them an income, it's about that income helping them to benefit their families, to become a lasting wealth for them.